it. We're out of the house. We're seeing stuff. Live comedy is here. It's really nice to be here. I did one online gig this entire time, but I did it in front of a window with the curtains open, and I was completely in shadow, and everyone said I looked like a whistleblower. So I was not invited back. So this is so nice to be here, and it feels like stuff is happening again. Like when it was sunny, I passed some teenage girls in the park, and one of them looked at their phone and says to the other one, "The boys in the year above are coming." And I screamed. The boys in the year above are coming. Is there a more exciting sentence in the English language? Nature is healing. Oh my God. Anyway, and then the boys in the year above did not arrive, if you're interested, because I stayed. I just sort of loitered by a tree, waiting to see the boys come. They didn't come. Instead, I had to sit near these teenage girls while for 45 minutes they discussed whether it was more naked to be tops no bottoms or bottoms no tops. 45 minutes. I wanted to go up like an old crone and be like, "The most naked is totally naked, just shoes." Good luck. That I did not. And this is so nice, and it's nice getting back into comedy. It's nice doing like new material again. It's like new material is a funny thing with comedy, because like with comedy it's got to be new. Like a joke has got to be new. Once you've heard it before, you're like, I don't really want to hear it ever again. Whereas comedians, like, they're desperate to do their old stuff to you. It's the opposite of music. Like when you see a band that you love, you want to hear the classics. You want to hear the old songs. And musicians, they want to show you their new shit weird song about the drummer's breakup. And you're like, no, just play Mr. Brightside, regardless of whether or not you're watching The Killers. Just play it. It's the best song we've got. A couple of years ago, my parents once went to see this like country and western singer in concert. Really old guy, so many old, classic songs, and he played all new music no one had ever heard before. And everyone's like, play the classics, like do the good stuff. And then halfway through, he got up, hadn't spoken to the audience before. And he got up and he said, "Okay, everyone, we're going to play some songs that you've heard before now." And everyone went berserk, and then they just played songs from the first half again. It's tough. So I'd like to talk about something I've been thinking about a lot recently. So I've got a degree in anthropology, and anthropology is the study of humans, and it asks these enormous, exciting questions. Sort of like, how did we get here? How did we evolve? Why do we stand on two legs? Why do we love who we love? Why do we hate? Why do we tell stories? And you think, oh my goodness, yes please, I want to know all the answers, and I will save you 3 years and £20,000 of debt. The answer is, we don't know. We've no idea. And I picked anthropology sort of mindlessly because it was alphabetically top of the UCAS list. I mean, it wasn't. Accounting was, but I'm not an idiot. I should have done accounting. Okay, too much from you, I think. You're like, yes, you should. Are you an accountant?
Accounting, just accounting. Yeah.
Just accounting, what?
You can do accounting or finance, and you can just do accounting.
Like I said, I'm not an idiot. I'm not an idiot. That's very nice. Thank you so much. Where did you study accounting?
Bad university.
Which one was it?
UWIC, University of Wales Institute, Cardiff. No.
Have you two got some buried beef you need to discuss? There's so much going on. He's making that shit up. You think the imagination of the accountant is just to make up a university? You think he's made it up? Have you made it up?
No, it's 107th best university in the country.
What is going on? What has happened to this gig? Does everyone want to name their university and tell me where they come in the league table? No.
No!
What is your problem? Okay, so you did accounting, pure accounting, not accounting and finance, and then you went on to be an accountant, and now you make...
No.
No?
For the government.
Oh, doing what? I will boo you as well now. What do you mean? What do you do for the government?
I do finance for HMRC.
Oh, I I know what the beef is about now. And you were right to boo this man. You were right to boo this man. The dickhead works for the tax company, right. Anyway, I should have done accounting, you know. I should have done accounting. When we graduated, and everyone else went to work for the government, and they got proper, sensible jobs and became civil servants and stuff. And all my friends who'd done maths and accounting and stuff, you'd see them at parties, and they'd be like, "Oh, I work for Deloitte," and they'd be like, "If anything, I've got too much money." You're like, "Oh, good for you." And once I said that on the stage, and a man came and found me afterwards, and he was like, "Oh, I actually do work for Deloitte." And I was like, "Oh, and do you have too much money?" And he went, "Oh, yes. Yes, I do, yeah." Anyway, but I didn't choose accounting. I chose anthropology, and I didn't really know anything about anthropology. Picked it, got there, turned out, loved it, loved anthropology, loved everything about it. Turned out the most fascinating things to me, the thing that I really loved, was all the stuff about penises. Monkey penises, human penises, mammal penises. Why are they that shape? What's it for? What do you do with them? It was so interesting. There's so much interesting stuff about penises, and that was a huge surprise to me because, as you can tell, don't really like saying the word penis. Terrible prude, reformed prude, sexually liberal. Nothing says you're sexually liberal like saying, "Sexually liberal." Sexually liberal, thank you. So don't love to talk about it, but think they're so interesting and really want to talk to them in a confident way, and I can't do it. Like I find myself, not being able to, like I wish, and I think it's my voice, like I wish I was like a cool American comic, and I could come down here to this abandoned shipyard, and I could come on stage and be like, "Guys, like I love dick." Oh, no. Yes, I can't do it, Oh, God, I want to be so badly. I want to come out and be like, "Guys, like I wish I had 2 dicks in me right now." That's not true. If anything, 1 is too many. So I'm really aware of how I sound, that I sound like I'm in an Enid Blyton adventure. Specifically the famous 5, and obviously I'm Anne, the shit one. And so I could say, oh, I love dick, but I'd be talking about my brother. So this is the voice, and I don't have that cool American thing. Like I don't know, British people, we love it. We love the Americans. They're so confident. I mean, not all of them. Like, once I met this American couple, they were called Mac and Gay, and they were from Indiana, and they said, "Oh, after this, we're going to Shakespeare's birthplace. We're going to Stratford upon Avon." Hi, good for you. But I just admire Americans. I just admire. This gig is called By Candlelight, and I don't know if you can just put 3 candles on the stage and say "By Candlelight." And I don't know if you guys, maybe the front row, but once you're up here, it looks like a crypt. Like. This is a seance. Okay. Anyway, I've been thinking a lot about the confidence thing, and I think it's a real British thing. Like British people, we're not good at the Americans. Oh, here I come, it's me. Like a British, oh God, you ask a British person what they do for a living, and they're like, "Oh, me, oh God, what do I do? Oh God, it's nothing. I'm a little tiny shrew. I'm a little piece of shit. I'm a little nothing. Oh God, I don't even. I'm just a surgeon. Only got in because no one else applied. Oh God, I think that's so British, like to have imposter syndrome. Like imposter syndrome, if you don't know, that's like, you think you're an imposter, you think you're in your job because, by chance or by luck, or you shouldn't be there, and everyone knows you're bad, everyone's laughing behind your back, someone's going to realise their mistake and fire you one day, and I think loads of people feel like that all the time. Once we were talking about it in the office, and this girl was like, "Oh, I've never had that," and you could see everyone in the office thinking, "Well, you fucking should." You fucking should, mate. Anyway, so anthropology. I've been trying to use all this like stuff I know about anthropology and you know, are humans supposed to be monogamous, and why do we choose the people that we fancy, and how does that happen? And I've been trying to use some of that in dating, and I don't know if well, I'm not asking you, you seem very happy, but the dating, were people actively dating? No, everyone's brought their couple here. People on the dating apps? Understood. Okay. Fine, absolutely fine. No, it's tricky out there, and I feel like I've realised that my type, unfortunately, is bad boys. You know, okay, you know, like you know, good looking, but with a streak of bad. You know, not like financial crime, just like, you know, not going to call you back. You know, like you know, here for a good time, not a long time. You know, boys that they say they're Hufflepuff, but they're actually Slytherin. You know, or my worst one is they just say they're Slytherin. You know, the ones that just say like, I'm bad news, and you're like, oh, okay, yes, please. You know, the ones that are like, I'm broken, and you're like, I can fix him. I'll hurt you. Okay. Bad boys. Anyway, they say they're Slytherin, and you think, oh, they're lying. They're Slytherin. They told you they were Slytherin. But you're like, oh no, he says he's Slytherin, but I think he's a Hufflepuff underneath it all. And so you keep pulling back underneath it all, looking for this Hufflepuff, and it's just layers and layers of Slytherin, like an onion. And then right in his middle, we're like, here it comes, here's the good bit, Voldemort. So those are my men. Those are my ideal men. And I went on a date with one of them a couple of months ago. Absolutely prime textbook for me. So bad, so good looking. Also, my second, old Billy Elliot. My second boy, who had played Billy Elliot in the West End musical Billy Elliot. My second one of those. What unbelievable niche to have found. My second old Billy Elliot. Anyway, we met at a party, and there was this, you know, frisson, and then he said, did I want to come back to his, and I did, because I'm sexually liberal. No, I did want to go, because it's very sexy, and then he said, do you want to come back to mine? And I had to say no, because I was in moon quarantine. Okay, so I couldn't go. So we changed numbers, and then I go on the date with him the week later, and we went to like Brixton, and went to like, you know, like an upcycled clog factory or something. Had like cocktails in a Hessian sack or some bullshit. And then we went back to his. He hailed a black cab. I've never been in a black cab before. He just hailed the black cab. We got in, and then he paid in cash, like he was one of the Cray twins or something. Oh my God. Anyway, so I spend the night, and then I thought, oh, I mean, we're not going to get married. This is nothing special, but it's fun. Like, maybe we'll see each other again. And I message him. He ghosted me. He ghosted me, which means, I mean, you all know what ghosting means. It means you disappear. That term is the worst possible term for that, because crucially, a ghost sticks around forever. Anyway, he ghosted me, and then really recently, so this was a couple of months ago, and then really recently, he popped up again in my messages and said, I had a dream about you. Oh, no. And then, a little bit, I ignored it, and then a week later, a penis photo. An unsolicited penis photo. I don't really know why men do that. I mean, from an anthropology's perspective, there is this theory that men are visually aroused in a way that women aren't. So when a man is sending a penis photo or a naked photo, you know, what he's doing is saying, I'm giving you this, but I would love you to reciprocate. I'm giving what I believe is the greatest gift to you in the hope that you will exchange it. This is what I think is the best. And so when they do that, when they send a penis photo, it's sort of like when your cat brings you a dead mouse. And you're like, I don't want that, but I understand that you think that's nice. So thank you. And then while the cat's looking at you, you have to be like, oh, yum, yum, yum. Can't wait to put that in my mouth. And then as soon as the cat is gone, you're like, get that in the bin, get that away. Sorry, gentlemen. I love them. Thank you for bringing them. I don't want you to feel bad. I don't know why people send them. Like, I don't know what they're hoping for. As if we're going to open those messages and be like, oh, the legend is real. Grandma, have you seen this? It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Just so you know, if you've ever sent one, all anyone has ever done is scream and then show everyone they're with. You only really send it if it's very big and you're very impressed with yourself. But when they are very big, the reaction that gets is like, oh, God. Martha, get the cranberry juice. Somebody's getting cystitis. God, what am I going to do with that? Oh, go on then. Get it in. Sexually liberal. Oh, dear. This is nice. Oh, way to end a gig, just saying, this is nice. You've been absolutely adorable. It's been really nice. I've not been out of the house in age. I have. I'm trying to... Don't worry about me. I will. I have to go, but I will tell you one last thing and then I will piss off. This has been joyful. You're such a nice audience. It's been really nice getting back into comedy again. Last weekend, I had to go to a children's birthday party, and because I've got to the age now where I have to go attend the children's birthday party. And if you're even a little bit creative, they leave you in charge of like face painting. And when kids want to have their faces painted, they really want to like be the thing. Children really take it seriously, and they want to be lions and tigers and butterflies and things. And then a little boy sat down and he said, I want to be an elephant. And I was like, oh, lovely. Shall I do a lovely elephant on your cheek? And he was like, no, I want to be an elephant. And I was like, okay. So I was like, here we go. And I sort of drew my best, because the elephant is the ears and the trunk, the stuff that comes out. And so I drew, ears and a trunk. And what I'd drawn there is a grey dick and balls on a child's face. You've been amazing. Thank you so much.